Lot on the line and still quite a while to go to sort of make it to one of those two qualifying spots for Dallas.
Yeah, 100%. And key players that we are going to be looking for in this series. On the side of Apeks, you're looking to jkaem. You're also looking for AcilioN as well. He had such a good series early on in the morning against Movistar. If he can start performing, as well as just providing the winning calls time and time again, that's going to be such a decisive factor for this Apeks roster. If you take a look at Copenhagen Flames, Yabi, he's having an incredible, just pure purple patch of form right now. Obviously hitting shot after shot after shot. And then Nikodos, the consistent AWPing factor, that's definitely a prevalent force.
Yeah, now we go into this game. It's going to be Chauzy making a bit of a play here towards long. There's a huge stack from Copenhagen Flames. They have 4 players up here. They're going to take this contact. Chauzy, he's all alone at blue box, though. He's pretty much isolated here. If he can find one, he's done his job. At the moment, he's keeping everyone entertained while the rest of the T's make their way up short. And now Hooksy, he's going to throw up a flash just to get himself off the line, but he goes down to Nork in the end. Nikodos sitting back here with Roy. They're taking these pot shots. The USP, it is favored, but it's Nork's Glock that comes out victorious, and that's the bomb. It's going to be able to go down.
There it is, and it's actually going to be planted towards this short position, and Zyphon, he's trying to rotate in from CT, trying to potentially group up with the rest of the teams, but these long-range Glock duels, they're just doing all the damage. Zyphon will strike from CT, trying to just click away at some of the heads, but once again, it's the Glock of Nork. 4 kills in the round for that man. Long-range aim battles prevail for Apeks as they take this pistol.
That's a great sign for sure, right? Seeing Nork coming out, hitting his shots like that, knowing how much of an impact he can have once he gets their hands on that AWP, which we should expect to come out here on Dust2, even on that T side. He's got the Scout for now, which he can do a fair bit of damage with. Actually dropping an AK to one of his teammates, just virtue of getting all of those kills there, farming up all of that money. And on the other side, Copenhagen Flames have opted for the Force as well, so it is going to be a bit of a brawl. And again, it's this 4-player lean towards long.
Is Apeks just slowing it down, playing a little bit more of a default, heading towards lower tunnels to then take control towards middle. Nikodos, he's trying to spot out that player towards top mid in Nork, but he's fortunate to get away. Will rotate in towards this B bomb site, but Copenhagen Flames, after taking initial control at long, they've moved the pistols just spread out over the map, more towards middle. STYKO got to be careful not to lose his head here to Roy. The utility, it looks like it will be deployed, and a more safer approach here for Apeks.
Oh, Zyphon, he has to be careful here. He's just burning out, and jkaem, he's heard it. He's pushing ahead. He finds the kill. That's a great opener there. The Molly just giving that one for free, basically. And jkaem, he finds Nikodos as well, trying to peek around that smoke. Roy, he comes in for the trade, but jkaem, he's found 3. They can't stop this man. He's just taking everyone down, even going to find Hooksy. That's 4 in the round for jkaem. He's even keen on finding Jabby here. You can see, sitting behind the smoke, the crosshair, it's in the right place. He has the read here. If he just sits there, this ace might just be delivered to him.
Yeah, it's just a slow approach. And I'll tell you what, all it takes is jkaem just to eliminate them. The B bomb site, that is where the bomb will be planted, and really positive start here for Apeks. They're continuing on with the momentum that they've taken forward from this Movistar Riders series, which they won in quite a convincing manner. I feel like on Overpass, there was a lot of potential for Movi to close it out, but Apeks really dug their heels in. But now Yabi, he's just trying to stay alive. He's just trying to do any sort of economical damage. Lovely couple of kills over towards STYKO, but eventually will be traded out. That's a second round on the board for Apeks. The money, it's not quite there for the Flames to invest into this one. Will be another partial buy.
I think that round is really what we're hoping to see from Apeks here. It's the sort of play that we saw earlier against Movistar Riders, where it was players like jkaem, like AcilioN, as you mentioned, STYKO, all being able to step up and find these huge multi-kill openers. And jkaem, if he's finding that form here already, that's a great sign for this Norwegian squad. And Swedish squad, it's a bit of a mix. Nork going to go down into lowers with the Mac 10, finds 2 for free. And now, just Nikodos left with that USP. He's actually got a dink on the STYKO, but it's through the edge of the box, so not going to do anything. But now Copenhagen Flames, they can invest in, and now we get the real challenge.
What a grenade from AcilioN. You mention his name, and he just throws it all the way down to the middle doors and lights up 3 of those Flames players. Nice early start. As you just mentioned, the guns are now coming into play. Nikodos, he will be wielding this AWP. Nork He hasn't got one yet. He's still on the Mac 10, but he's got 7 kills to his name. He's not going to mind that at all. Actually, the guns are here, and actually they're just going to change pace. Apeks, they're just going to run straight down in. HooXi, he's trying to escape. Oh, and he will get away just about. Just rotating support, but the Mac 10 is doing all the damage. That grenade is so perfectly placed. nawwk only needs the Mac 10, doesn't require the AWP, the B bomb site. It firmly belongs to Apeks. And the Flames, they're just going to be reduced to saving.
God, jkaem even finding a kill there at the end almost takes down Yabi, and actually Chawsy's going to chime in. It's just nikedos left with the AWP. We'd be surprised if they go hunting here, and nawwk, in fact, he has the read. So not only does he find 3 in the round, but he also gets an AWP delivered to him. So that's a great start. And yeah, I just love that. Just charging through mid. He has the Mac 10, knows that this is the full investment, and there's a chance that if they just go for something a bit more pacey, something a bit unexpected, they could catch them off guard, and that they do. The dink on to HooXi, and then being able to throw that nade through after finding the long-range Mac 10 spray. Great stuff here from nawwk. Now he's going to have that AWP, and once again, Copenhagen Flames relegated to this half by... Oh, they're not quite hitting there. jkaem, he's going to come up close. Has the Molotov to prevent any antics. It's a triple CZ setup here for Copenhagen Flames.
They're just being Molotov. It's so uncomfortable for them just to stay in that position. Once again, a lot of ground being covered by the Apeks members. And this is just brutal. They've really come out swinging. AcilioN, he's just overextending towards short. He's trying to just anchor some of the players in. That's a cracking shot from nikedos. 4 versus 4. A lot of information being gathered off the back of losing the IGL.
Zyphon, he's really the only one here to test anything. Gets taken down half HP. And oh, actually, that's a kill onto jkaem. Now STYKO, he swings around and finds it though. nikedos push through here with the deagle. A kill was found also in mid. So now it's actually a 2-on-2. AK can be recovered by Yabi. There's no kit in play. No armor on nikedos either. They're aware of nawwk's position just because of this reload. STYKO with this far back angle is in the perfect place. They're both going to come through window. nawwk, he does catch it at the end. STYKO chimes in for one. In fact, finds them both. Great hold there in the post plant. Gets a little bit close at the end, but in the end, Apeks able to take it fairly cleanly, and now a 5-0.
Look at nawwk's money. He got $12,000. He actually hasn't died yet. What a performance this man is giving. That was one of the questions for Apeks when they recruited him from NIP. How consistent would he be? And he's certainly putting on a show. Eking in towards the mid doors now and actually just eliminating Zyphon. Things are going from bad to worse for the Flames as Apeks just found their way up long.
What a shot. That is absolutely filthy. Straight through the box into the head. Or straight through the door. Great stuff there. Now nikedos, he has to sit back here and hold Sentinel onto long. Has to make sure no one sneaks past, but the Tears, they're happy. They've taken control, they can fall back, look for an opening elsewhere. You can see 3 CTs have rotated over to the A side as well. So just off the virtue of that opening kill and the long control, they have to contest this, have to try and retake it. And you can see Apeks have the read on this. They know that this retake towards long is coming in. They're holding for it, the flash, it comes through, and Roy, he gets taken out. Chawsy also finds Yabi. Just a clothesline here as these players both get dropped. nikedos alone here with the AWP. But the bomb is actually going to be.
It's absolutely perfect because it's drawn HooXi's rotation over. Apeks have played this round to perfection. Chawsy, he doesn't even let nikedos take his shoulder away. And as the mid flank comes in, it's punished by AcilioN. And now nikedos is going to have to save. Apeks, they're playing Copenhagen Flames like a fiddle. Won't even retain the AWP. nawwk's already got one, so it won't be picked up. And this is a flawless start for this T side.
Pretty incredible stuff. Very reminiscent of that nuke game we saw earlier where Apeks just came out swinging, although that was on the CT side. But good to see them carrying that over into the T side of Apeks here, of Dust2 here. All that momentum still with them. Not holding a bit of a passive line here. He's actually not going to spot these players sneaking up through lowers, but jkaem, he's holding it. nawwk actually does chime in for one. Roy finds it with the CZ. Can he get the second? No. Runs out of bullet. Such a limited chamber in that gun. And nawwk, it's all little heads here poking up. He's sitting back trying to find one of these scopes. Gonna sit back, and Zyphon takes off the head of AcilioN. That's the bomb dropped on the B site as well. He gets the tag onto STYKO. This is a huge amount of damage, and with Yabi coming in, there's a chance he can find STYKO here, and suddenly it gets really, really awkward, especially with Nikodos. He's pushed all the way through. STYKO has the read there. He takes his head clean off. Now they know this last player in Yabi is on site. They've seen him rain out that shot from window. Just going to throw a bit of utility in the flank. It's coming through mid. Chawsey, he's got that M4. He's on his way. Yabi hasn't spotted him, and Chawsey, he takes the head off. And that's now going to be 7 in a row for Apeks.
It's the most important kill there. STYKO on such low HP. He just swings out and catches the flanking Flames player in towards lower. That then enables Chawsey to rotate in towards middle, and they completely crunch upon Yabi. And one of the question marks coming into this series was, we saw how lackluster Apeks looked on that T side against Big on Dust2 yesterday. And how much more could they achieve? And well, they're certainly answering the critics. 7 rounds at 100% conversion so far, heading into round number 8. Copenhagen Flames, they need to answer back. They have taken long control once again. But can it be enough?
nawwk at the moment, 13 for 0. Just having one of those games where he's hitting every shot, finding all these kills. jkaem, we saw a very influential 4K from him earlier. At the moment, he's just going to be poking in towards mid doors. Looking for any sort of opening. You can see how scared Copenhagen Flames are. They have got long controls, at least something. AcilioN going to start clearing towards short. jkaem doing the same in mid. They've split up these CTs, 3 towards A, 2 on the B side at the moment. STYKO just lurking here, dropping that lurk smoke. Counter utility coming through from the CTs though. Going to prevent any sneaky little lurky players. And the bomb now is grouped up towards short with that clock slowly ticking down.
Saving grace for the Flames is that because they have got this long control, Nikodos can just post and just hold the cross. So it's good information that can be gathered, but utility is about to rain in. 35 seconds left on the clock. Apeks are going to need to make their move now. Because he's just holding the line. But look at this from Roy. It's such an advanced position, but the smoke, it does its job. Completely cuts off his line of sight. Because he's just waiting for the flashbangs to come in. Now he's going to hold the line. Oh, so close. Oh, but he just misses the mark. The bomb site is completely converted without any of the Apeks players falling. jkaem could put that bomb down and after plant can be formed.
The 5v5 retake is where we find ourselves at the moment. Hooksy and Roy, they're so close, just playing at these headshot angles, but jkaem, he's going to find Roy. AcilioN, he's playing around the smoke as well. I think he spotted Yabi here. He's going to take him down. That's a great kill. Nikodos, the flash is there. He's able to find AcilioN in trade, but jkaem, he's still on site. Takes down one, can't quite find the second. Hooksy chiming in, but nawwk shuts him down. And now Nikodos, he has to find 3 if he wants to keep them in this round, but with that clock ticking, he's just going to save.
He's definitely looking to run away here and contain this sniper. Will they let him? Chawsey, he's running him down right now. He's going to jump through the air, and Nikodos, his aim is just completely disrupted. AWP cannot be carried forward into this one. And Apeks, 8-0. You said it might have been a little bit of a curveball for them to pick Dust2, but it's really coming up trumps.
Yeah, this doesn't look anything like the Dust2 game against Big yesterday. Looking like an entirely new team here. We know Copenhagen Flames, this generally is a map that they ban, but they did let it through the veto. And maybe it's a bit of a punish here because Apeks, they're looking so solid. Just the scout and upgraded pistols here for Copenhagen Flames. I don't know, Brandon, it's not looking very good. Is there anything like what do you think they need to be doing differently here? Because what they're doing at the moment is just not working.
I mean, I'm just so impressed with just the cohesion that Apeks are executing the bomb sites with. Wherever they go in, they're making sure they're not giving up these individual gunfights. It's going to be a tall task for Copenhagen Flames to really just resurge here. Roy, he has pushed forward all the way up towards top middle. Nikodos versus jkaem is the first test. Oh, but STYKO, he just holds strong and immediately trades, and that's exactly what I was just talking about. AcilioN and the rest of the Apeks crew with these smokes make it over towards the A bomb site, and Yabi, he's thinking about going through the smoke, but he gets shut down, and Roy, he was top mid. Now he's all the way back towards CT. Does take one with him. in terms of STYKO, but that might just be about it. The CZ, not the best weapon for the job. What a performance coming out from Apeks. I'm really impressed with the project. I feel like it was an ambitious move, and picking up STYKO and jkaem, it was like, okay, this roster, it's got potential. Signing jkaem as that X Factor star, taking nawwk completely away from that NIP roster where he was replaced by Device, giving him a platform to shine, and then also just bringing in Chorzy, right? The secondary AWPer, he's reliable. He was AWPing over at Savage, but he's also really competent with the rifle. And they're really showing how they can just, after a few months, just really take it to these teams, and it's really impressive to see.
Yeah, it's great stuff coming out of Apeks here. Been really impressed with their run so far here in the lower bracket. It's good to see some of these players that, you know, they had been playing at the tier 1 level previously and then had that sort of lull. Obviously, jkaem with the 100 Thieves and Renegades squad back in the day. nawwk, you mentioned with NIP, and STYKO, you know, he was with Funplex Phoenix, which were a team that was a contender at that higher level for some time. So it's really good to see all these players come together, and oh, it's a 1-for-1 in mid. Nikodos and nawwk both finding a kill apiece, not finding each other though. And now Nikodos, he's down in lowers here, finds AcilioN in this advanced position. This is a fantastic start for Copenhagen Flames. Chorzy tries to find another opener, but no, Roy's going to deny him. And now it's a 2-on-4, finally an advantage here for Copenhagen Flames. As nawwk and STYKO, they have to work out how they're going to piece this one together. All of the upper control has been taken, and nawwk, he's just going to sit back here and see if someone walks into his crosshair.
Might have a look in, but Hooksy is actually not going to just aggress any further. I think actually nawwk just spotted him out. He hasn't died yet, the AWP player, and he gets a 16th frag to add to his tally. 1 versus 3, this would be quite spectacular. See what he can accomplish here, just dropping in towards top middle. Nikodos and Yabi, they've got a nice little crossfire here. Right, Yabi just playing the bait and switch, but not even needed. Nikodos will finally end nawwk's reign of terror, as well as Apex's, and places 1 round on the board.
I was really believing in nawwk then. You know, he's 16 kills at the moment. We've seen a couple of 1v5, well, one 1v5 ace clutch already here at the Dallas Close qualifiers. And I was certainly thinking nawwk had the capability to do it, but he is caught off in the end. Keeping it expensive for Copenhagen Flames, though. They've still really not got a huge amount of money in the bank. Apeks have won so many rounds in a row that they are loaded. Loads of money. Nikodos changing things up. He opened up last round, and now he has an opportunity to do the same here. All the way advanced to short, holding this low. As you can see, there's 3 Ts on the other side. They seem to be aware that he does want to play his position, and AcilioN just takes him off. Boosts up onto the box, and that's going to be the AWPer down. Roy, he gets flashed through, but jkaem finds him. That's just completely dodged, and now Hooksy, all he can do is throw this incendiary grenade, and actually takes a bit of damage in the process. Not what the Copenhagen Flames were hoping for at the start of this round.
But look at this, the attention, it's being completely taken, and look at Yabi. He's trying to creep in, step in towards Nikodos' shadow, but jkaem, they're so aware. Crisp headshots coming out of all of the members of Apeks, and what can you do if you're Copenhagen Flames? You're trying to take the advantage, you're trying to take the fight all the way over, but you're just getting shut down time and time again. It's just one of those games where it feels like anything that they try and accomplish, they're just getting shut down. Really nice mechanical display of skill coming out from Apeks as they hit double digits.
The good news is, this is their map pick, so we kind of expect them to put up a good show here. We do have Ancient up next, which is a map that Copenhagen Flames do feel at home on. And then Overpass is that Decider, which again is a map that I feel that when I think of Copenhagen Flames and I'm thinking of highlights, you know, that Nikodos ace that's like in bathrooms, that's one of those ones that comes to mind. This is definitely a team that likes that map, so we just have to get there. You know, for the rest of Dust2, they can still stage this comeback. They can still pose up a decent CT half here. The potential is there to do it. I wouldn't count them out just yet, but Apeks, they're firmly in control of this game.
I mean, it's going to be difficult into this round. Nikodos is going to have to do it all as he does peer on in. Solitary rifle whilst the rest of his team, they've just been reduced to these USPs. Staring in towards Pit. That's a lovely pickup on towards Chorzy. There's actually a team kill in amongst all of it. AcilioN takes out jkaem, so hang on a second. Man advantage for the Flames. AcilioN, he's crept all the way round. Nikados, he has to find the kill. But actually, he won't do it. The spray transfer is absolutely beautiful. And STYKO finds Roy lurking towards the lower tunnels. And Apeks survive, despite giving Copenhagen Flames a helping hand with that team kill.
Yeah, that's a little bit awkward there. But yeah, I mean, Apeks just got it under control. AcilioN, that beautiful spray transfer to find both of them and behind that box there is fantastic. Just feels that as soon as an opening comes here for Copenhagen Flames, Apeks, they just fight back immediately. And nawwk, almost finding an opening of his own there. Nikados does manage to dodge the bullet. He's actually going to push up here. He knows these players are still tucked in here. Can see AcilioN's going to take him down. So that's an opening for him. He's going to push up further too. I like this aggression from Nikados. The flash, it blinds both of them. jkaem, he does go down in the end. This close range combat AWPing, it pans out for 2. nawwk does get the trade. We are in a 3-on-4 here. The advantage towards Copenhagen Flames. The question is, can they hold on to it?
Oh, it's going 19-1 right now. This man is having a game. Like, what? Everything he touched just turns to a frag, it would seem. Absolutely incredible.
I heard NIP need a new AWPer. You know, they need a dedicated AWPer these days. So, could be a good choice.
Potentially. He does just reset. He's now waiting for Copenhagen Flames to make a mistake. And as Apeks, they all fall silent. And you can see the rotations on the map. Copenhagen Flames, they've got a rough idea that the bomb might be in towards short. Flashbang being primed. In case there's any sort of contact. And that's where the rest of Apeks will group. Still this man advantage for the Flames off the back of Nikados' heroics pushing up towards top middle. With 30 seconds left on the clock. So I've won these rounds where Apeks wind down the clock and then execute on towards short.
And you can see the flash being primed by Roy. He's ready to set up Zyphon for a bit of a swing out here. You can see it's actually going to blind him a little bit there. The trades, they're good actually. They find 2. nawwk, he's not able to find anything. He gets shut down. And that's a second now on the board for Copenhagen Flames. The defense towards A, it looks good. They're able to keep 3 alive. Have 2 AWPs in play now as well. So that economy is still pretty decent. They're going to be going up against 2 more buys though. But still a chance. If they can get 4, we know that 4-11 scoreline. There's an opportunity there to get the pistol and convert, and maybe there's still signs of life here for this roster. See if they can make it this round here. AcilioN, he's got the spawn for long. Going to be taking that with the AWP. It's 2 AWPs for the terrace. I wonder if this is just a spare one specifically for this peak, just because of the money they have. Going to flash himself in and find Nikados. Fantastic there from AcilioN. Almost finds the second. Flashed off the angle. chawsey is here to support, so he can swing out if he needs to. This player, yeah, he spots him. Javi, he's in the pit. He can't hit the fight. He goes down. chawsey with the win. And now Roy, he's here. He's moved over to Car. But he has to hold so many angles. It gets a bit dicey here for Copenhagen Flames.
It's almost desperation state Flames. HooXi, he has picked up the AWP and he's peering in towards lower tunnels. Nobody home right now. Apeks are all just grouped waiting outside this long position. Have been pushed by the Flames. Well, actually, nawwk's going to spot the head. HooXi will escape, but that's still information conveyed. They know that one of the defenders over towards this B bomb site. And that might be where they actually just set their intentions. Just creeping their way down towards middle. Once again, just winding down the clock. Just trying to get themselves in the most comfortable position possible for them to just start their execute.
They're going to be going into this Roy Zyphon setup, though. This is exactly what shut them down last time. Zyphon, he's going to get word of it, finds the kill, just ducking down, trying to avoid anything here. Thrash flashes himself out, a second flash as well. jkaem does find Roy, so it's just on Zyphon, but the spray transfer is perfect. nawwk does find him in the end. So now we're in the 1-on-2. HooXi, he doesn't know this, but both these players are low. chawsey misses his chance here. That nade, that could be huge. It doesn't quite do it. 2 HP for nawwk. He just gets away. It feels like he gets every opportunity in this game. HooXi, is he going to go for it? I think he might just be... No, he's going to reposition. He has a chance here. He must know both these players are low. You can see he had the USP out. He knows he has an opportunity here. 2 AWPs that he has to go up against, but both of them 10 HP and 2 HP, but nawwk doesn't need any more than 2. Shuts them down. And that's now 12 on the board for Apeks going into this final round of the half.
That grenade just bounced and landed the other side of the box, which is why nawwk was just able to stay alive. Fine margins. separating Hooksy from just winning out the round, because if Naught dies, there's simply no time for the bomb to be planted. But Apeks, they get another round. It's 12-2 in favor of the T side as we head into the last round of this first half. Hooksy's only operating with an MP9, and Copenhagen Flames, they're completely stunned.
Yeah, speaking of twos, Nork, 22 for 2 with 2 assists. All twos across the board there. Incredible stuff from him. Just an absolutely dominant performance here on the T side. Probably won't even get a chance to get a 30 bomb at this rate, how this game is going, but we'll see. We'll see. Roy's got a good forward position here, supported by Yabi in pit. This is where these T players are looking to go at the moment. The long smoke is dropped. They're all going to be ahead of this. Roy playing anti-flash could be a huge presence here. Yabi, he's going to swing up, but they clear. Roy, he goes down. Yabi, he's all alone here, isolated, flashes himself out, but Shawsy, no, actually, jkaem takes him down. Hooksy rotates over with this MP9, but at the moment, the player advantage, it's not for them. And STYKO, he has a chance to catch Nikodos as well. Potentially, depending how this timing goes. Actually, Nikodos is going long. May be able to disrupt things here. They're not currently holding for him. It's all going to come down to timing here.
Yeah, look at this. He's crept his way through, and Zyphon, he's holding for this mid flank. Actually, he just turns around. Oh, this game. There's a number of timings here that could actually favour Apeks, and look at this. Hang on, STYKO's got a kill in towards middle, but that's when Nikodos, he's activated towards long. Oh, STYKO, he's playing it so well. Reposition after reposition. Completely just thinning the herd of the defense of Copenhagen Flames. Despite Nikodos getting a double, he can't even clear out STYKO. His attention has completely allowed Apeks to take over this A bomb site, and Nork locks it in. Apeks take a 13-2 lead here on Dust2, but join us after the break to see if they can convert their map pick.
And welcome back, everyone. We're here on the first map of this matchup between Copenhagen Flames and Apeks. Apeks on their map pick have gotten up to a very solid start here. 13 rounds on their T side. Copenhagen Flames with just 2.
And that's a sentence I don't think either of us thought we would be saying heading into this best of 3. But nevertheless, Apeks are actually on the CT side as well. So Copenhagen Flames, they've really got their backs up against the wall here. This run boost for Nikodos is kind of failing, actually. So movement not really going their way, but they are just going to run up towards this long position. Hooksy's holding for the flank. A couple of pieces of utility. Copenhagen Flames do deploy to allow themselves to get in, but the flashbang is absolutely perfect. AcilioN, he's setting up jkaem for success, and he's got 3 kills in the round. And then it's the cleanup squad all swinging in. Copenhagen Flames, they can't even get to the position to be able to cross to the bomb site. Apeks are now just 2 rounds away from taking their map pick.
You can see jkaem there. He's just sitting there jiggling back and forth. You know that he's going to be set up for this flash. And the timing of it couldn't be better. Catches off every single one of the players. They're all just jumping, doing the flashbang dance, trying to escape. But you cannot escape the crosshairs of jkaem as he finds 3 of them there. And then supported by his teammates to clean up the rest. So now it's going to have to be a force buy for Copenhagen Flames. Their only way back into this. And Nork, he's just going for the aggression. He's been on fire today. Finds his first in this half onto Roy. Now he can just fall back already with the man advantage. Long taken by Copenhagen Flames, but at what cost?
The They're going to set their sights over to the A bomb site once again. AcilioN with his flashbangs. It's going to be the same scenario potentially. A counter smash of their own allows HooXi just to get up close and personal, but the MP9, it does prevail. Looking for even more. Yabby's head has been spotted, but more importantly, Jawzy's rotated in, but so has nawwk alongside jkaem. All of the Apeks members are just swarming Copenhagen Flames. They're done with this map. They want to move forward. And this has been an incredibly dominant start.
Map point already. Copenhagen Flames with just 2 rounds here on Dust2. You can see why Apeks picked this map. They're feeling incredibly confident on it. So reminiscent of that matchup earlier on Nuke. And it's great to see them here as that wildcard. You know, they were the X Factor. They came in instead of outsiders. Didn't think that they'd be able to put up such a performance against such top-tier competition. And jkaem, he's showing why they're here, taking down Nikodos, finding the second on the HooXi as well. And now AcilioN, he's going hunting, knows that Roy's up here. Got a read on it. nawwk, he wants another kill. He's already got 25 to his name. Make that 26. It's now just 1 player left in Zyphon, and he's going to go down. It's 16-2 to Apeks.
Wow. What can you say about that? nawwk had an incredible performance. I think, if I'm not mistaken, if he did get 26 kills there at the end, he had 26 times the amount of kills that HooXi did.